All right, it's time for a little love in the morning. Travis, do you know what time it is?
What time is it?
It's hot girl summer.
Oh, obviously.
That's right. This sultry season could be a great time to spark a new romance. But of course, dating isn't always easy. The singles out there will agree with that.
But from finding romance in the workplace to maybe finding romance in a bar, we got some juicy new questions from viewers in this Love in the Morning. So joining us on the couch to answer them all, we got certified relationship coach and marriage coach Jennifer Blank-Cole. Always great to see you.
Always
Good
great
morning.
to be here, Emily and Travis. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Okay, let's dive on in. We have two very interesting questions today. So the first question is from Yvette, and she asks, typically I try to wait for guys to come talk to me, but I've been trying to find the courage to approach men at bars. What's a good way to make the first move?
I love it.
Me too. This is great.
Yes, this is a great question. So approaching people in bars, and I want to address this in all genders, from an all gender perspective. This is an inner game, not an outer game. So you can have the best pickup line, you can have your whole introduction laid out, but if you don't feel confident, if you haven't had even the discussion with yourself, planned out how you're going to deal with rejection, it might not go so well for you. So inner game meaning feeling confident about the game of approaching people in a bar. I mean game with all due respect and love. In general speak, men love a really good smile and eye contact.
Okay.
So if you appear as a happy woman who is enjoying herself versus the kind of desperate down woman, that energy, that more positive energy is gonna play out and exude so much attraction, much more than anything you say or even what you're wearing.
Okay.
So start there. And I think, to go back to my point of, I think a lot of that confidence comes from knowing how you're going to talk to yourself if it doesn't go well. It's interesting how a lot of people don't wear rings. In general speak, a lot more men don't wear a wedding ring.
Really?
It doesn't, yeah.
Even if
And
they're
it doesn't mean that they're trying to play the
come on,
field
don't
when
make
they're
it
out
even
at the bar. I know, but a lot of guys for different reasons, and there's a wide variety of reasons. And mind you, there are some guys that take the ring off and go to the bar. I'm not going to deny that. But at the same time, it's easy for a lot of women to think that a man is single. She approaches them, she gets excited, but he's like, oh, I got a girlfriend or I've got a wife. And that can be hard on the heart, especially when you've made yourself vulnerable enough
But
to
don't
approach.
let that be a knock on you. That's,
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
makes
So it's a lot of, what are you going to tell yourself? How are you going to speak to yourself, whatever the result is?
Well, Jen, here's my question. Reading Yvette's question, I was like, I feel like there's almost two things here at stake, right? The first is making the first move. If you're someone who doesn't normally make the first move, how do you do that? The second is meeting people at bars. Are bars the best place to meet
that's
someone?
the thing. Yeah, I didn't want to go there, but since you're bringing it up, meeting somebody at a bar can play out positively.
But maybe
I
don't
find
make
it
that
from
the
my
only
professional
place you're trying
opinion,
to meet
it can be
people.
risky.
Yeah.
It can be risky, and definitely if it's the only place. If it's part of a bigger bag of strategy, go for it. Especially if you're out having fun with your girlfriends, you're out having a good time. Why not include that in your strategy book?
Well, and this easily could be a case where, I mean, maybe you're on a dating app as well or whatnot. Like, just because this question to me didn't ring like, oh, well, this person's only trying to meet somebody at a bar. That's just a place where you're maybe going to be at a Friday night. So if you're at a bar.
I do like the idea of it almost being like projection therapy. Like, just go get some reps in, right? Like, just try.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of guys make it a statistical game.
Yeah.
They're playing by the numbers. It doesn't matter how many rejections you get. You're gonna get to the accepting one, right?
Well, I'll speak from personal experience. I was always terrible at this, and I found it very nerve-wracking to, quote unquote, make that first move for a number of reasons. One, just like you said, the inner game, right? Like confidence may not be, super high. You're nervous you're putting yourself on the line. It's vulnerable, right? So it's definitely nerve-wracking. Men, we don't always have an awesome track record, and so I always hated being perceived as maybe that guy, right? And so I will say from this question from the standpoint of you wanting to make the first move, I will say, as a guy in that situation, there's a little bit of like, that's helpful to know that you would be interested, and then I can kind of make that move from there, because I personally would be too nervous. I know
usually I
not
make the
everybody's
first
made the
move
same
because I'm
either,
a weirdo, but good to know. Okay, we got to move on to our next question here. This next question is from Katie. She asks, a coworker and I have sparked a romance, but I'm nervous about moving forward and letting it get more serious. What are the pros and cons of dating in the workplace? You know what? I think a lot of people find themselves in this situation.
Absolutely.
It's a place where you meet a lot of people.
Absolutely. We are definitely more attracted to people we're in close proximity with, people that we're similar to, people that we're familiar with. So this is a very common scenario, and it's very human that this happens often. There's pros and cons here. I want to start with the pros. First of all, what is your intention? I'm hearing, Katie, from the way your question is posed, that you've got a very good intention because you're worried, you're concerned. There's positive intent in wanting to date somebody in the workplace. There's also egotistical intent, wanting to move up the ladder, wanting some kind of advantage in the workplace. If you do go public with this information, you'll be able to tell how your coworkers view your intention by the way they react. Pros are also, like we just said, this happens a lot because you're near people and you're familiar with them. So romance can easily bud in the workplace, and with the highest intentions, a lot of times this works out. You're over there thinking deeply, Emily. Cons are the obvious. If it doesn't work out, you're left with hurt feelings, maybe some awkwardness. So I think it's really important, if you're serious about dating somebody, if you've got genuine romantic feelings for somebody and it's mutual, you guys need to have a very vulnerable, open dialogue that's ongoing about, how you're going to play this out, how you're going to respond if it doesn't work out, what you're going to do after it doesn't work out.
Are you willing to put your job on the line?
Yeah.
I think that's the question you have to ask
even
yourself.
your comfort level at work. You know, I mean, maybe neither of you are wanting to leave a job, but I mean, it's just there's a lot at stake there.
Yeah.
There's a lot at stake.
You've also got to make sure you check your company policy, especially nowadays. There's a lot more companies that have strict policies around dating in the workplace. So if you're genuine about a love interest at work, it's best to go tell your boss. I know that might sound against what everybody or a lot of people will think, but the more honest you can be with yourselves and the people in your workplace, the better. Because if you try to hide it, it's going to erode trust amongst you and the other person to begin with. It's also going to quickly erode trust with your boss and your coworkers.
Interesting.
Conflict of interest can be easy here. If you can't avoid dating somebody in your chain of command, whether it's up or down, then make instant action to transition to a different boss. Or if you are the boss, transition your subordinate to another team.
Try and be transparent.
That's super important.
Above board.
Yeah, and if a lot of equals easily find love interests with each other. So say you're on the same sales team, so to speak, you've got to look out for the best interests of the company. It would be human and easy to put your love partner's interest first over what the interest of the company is, so you've got to watch out for that as well.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But this is, I love this question because this does happen often, and I'm for it. And if like I said, if your intentions are good, you're not coming from, personal advantage, selfish advantage.
Maybe it'll work out.
Be mindful and thoughtful and communicative and honest. And
good luck, Katie.
I mean, that's I love it.
Pulling for you guys.
Good stuff as always. Appreciate you being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Hey, if you've got a question for Coach Jen, send us a message right now to the Coin News AM Extra Facebook or Instagram pages. Slide on into those DMs and we will answer it.